Wrongful convictions and over-sentencing. Innocent people behind bars studies suggest between 2 to 5% of U.S. prisoners may be innocent, based on data such as post-conviction DNA testing and broader research. Death row innocence. In a more specific context, about 4.1% of death row inmates are estimated to be wrongfully convicted. Plea deals and economic coercion in Virginia. Between 1973 and 1988, an estimated 11.6% wrongful conviction rate was found when reviewing cases with DNA evidence. Meanwhile, between 44,000 and 176,000 people may be serving time for crimes they didn't commit simply because they accepted plea deals to avoid harsher punishment. Disparities by race. Black Americans are disproportionately impacted by wrongful convictions. They are 7 times more likely than white Americans to be falsely convicted of serious crimes. For sexual assault, they're 8 times more likely. For drug crimes, a staggering 19 times more likely. Compensation dynamics. New York has paid out $322 million in wrongful conviction compensation since 1989, covering 237 claimants, highlighting the human and financial cost of these failures. The real purpose and reality of long prison sentences. Length of sentences today. As of recent years, 63% of state prisoners are serving 10 years or more, up from 46% in 2005. Yet critics argue such long sentences haven't translated into safer communities. Growth in long-term incarceration. By 2019, over 260,000 people, nearly 1 in 5 inmates, had already served at least 10 years, nearly double the number in 2000. Costs of mass incarceration. The U.S. holds nearly 20% of the world's prisoners while having just 5% of its population. Annual costs include $81 billion for prison operations plus another $38 billion in court fees, bail, phone charges, etc. Prison effects on mental health and recidivism. Shocking mental health toll. Half of incarcerated individuals had psychiatric disorders as of 2010, with 15 to 20% suffering from serious mental illness. Compared to the general population, inmates have twice the mental health issues and 5 times the PTSD rate. Suicide risk is dramatically higher, 3 times for men and 9 times for women. Post-release vulnerability. In the 2 weeks after release, returning citizens are 40 times more likely to die from opioid overdose, while others are at elevated risk of suicide. Recidivism remains rampant. Roughly 68% of released inmates are rearrested within 3 years, and 83% within 5. A 1994 cohort showed 67.5% rearrested within 3 years, and 51.8% reincarcerated. Rehabilitation works, but is underfunded. Education reduces recidivism. Inmates participating in education programs see recidivism decrease by 5 to 43%, depending on level and program. An associate's degree can reduce reoffending by 70%. The Barred Prison Initiative shows just 2.54% recidivism for participants. Cost effectiveness. For every $1 spent on prison education, nearly $5 is saved in future incarceration costs. Mental health treatment pays off in North Carolina. Mandating weekly mental health counseling for probationers lowered 3-year recidivism by 12 percentage points, with a 5:1 benefit-to-cost ratio. This argument can challenge the punitive framing around early release, emphasizing that well-structured interventions, education, mental health treatment, reentry support are far safer, more humane, and more cost-effective than blanket incarceration and long sentences. And by highlighting how many of those incarcerated are actually innocent, or were coerced into pleas, you underline why reform isn't indeed just practical, it is morally urgent.